Marriage of the Rain Goddess, a South African myth written by Margaret Olivia Wolfson and adapted for the stage by the Routledge Repertory Grade 4. This is the story of Mababa Mwana Warisa, the Rain Goddess. Mababa Mwana Warisa lived in the clouds in a hut made of rainbow arches. The earth people loved the Rain Goddess. They knew that when they heard the boom, boom of her thunder drum, the rains would come.
Soon, bright pools of water will shine on the earth. There will be refreshments for all the birds, bees, and insects. The rains will ripen the land. We will have pumpkins and squash, melons and berries.
Still, the Rain Goddess was lonely. She longed for a companion. She wanted to share the joy she felt when peeking through the clouds. She observed sea snails floating on crystal bubbles, eland and antelopes drinking from pools, and crickets and frogs creaking and singing on the moon golden nights. In search of a partner, the Rain Goddess journeyed through the heavens. Although the gods were strong, fearless, and handsome, they stirred no love in her heart.
But we are strong! But we are fearless! We are handsome!
They were too busy with their spears and shields. So the Rain Goddess decided to seek a husband among the mortals. She changed herself. She changed herself into a shaft of sunlight, and glittering golden beams fell to the villagers below. With radiant eyes, she peered through open doorways, watching as people, as they sang.
Ate and talked, cooked and slept, and polished the earthen floors until they gleamed like black pearls.
But no man moved her heart. The goddess became a cloud. She flew over swamps and hills, forests and grassland, watching.
Women planting crops, men tending cattle moo. Indian Yanga healing the sick with herbs and roots.
She smiled at the boys.
We rolling melons down the hill.
Trying to hit them with a spear before they hit the bottom. Her heart softened at the sight of the girls.
Weaving love letters from colored beads.
Finally, after many months of wandering, her eyes became resting on a young cattle herder named Thewande. He sang about flower jewel fields, bright green snakes coiled like bracelets on rocks. The beauty of his music told the goddess much about the depth of his heart. Still, he was a mortal. He had to be tested. Smiling, the goddess returned to the rainbow hut, a gleaming curtain of rain falling each step. That night, Thunderway had a dream. In his dream, he saw magical beings, glistening in a golden bracelet, her face hidden by a twisted leaf. She handed him a small square of colored beads. Thunderway knew the meaning of the many colors. The white willed him.
Her love is pure.
The brown means.
Her love is rich as earth.
And the blue means.
She'll fly across endless skies to meet him.
The magical women said,
You're destined to marry Mama Mwana Warisa, the rain goddess. When you awake, begin building Igate. When the hut is finished
The goddess returns to heaven. When Thunderwee awoke, he shook his head in disbelief. Resting in his hand was a love letter of colored beads. The next day, Thunderwee began building a new hut. When it was finished, he stood before it and waited. As Thunderwee waited, the rain goddess prepared for her marriage. She covered her head with a rag cloth and wrapped herself in torn zebra skin. She smeared her beautiful brown skin with ashes. Then she summoned a young girl named Nomalanga to the rainbow hut. The rain goddess dressed Nomalanga in a costume of a Zulu bride. She draped coils of colored beads around the girl's neck and waist and covered her face with a veil of twisted leaves. She circled Nomalanga's wrist with golden copper and adorned her with polished pebbles and shells. She rubbed her skin with oil until it glistened like sunlight on the water. When she had finished, the goddess stepped back and smiled. Nomalanga was beautiful. Meanwhile, Thunderwave continued to wait. Suddenly, storm clouds gathered on the horizon and jagged streaks of lightning flashed across the sky.
It's a lightning bird!
The villagers were terrified and scurried to shelter. Like Thunderwave, they were afraid. He knew the evil of the lightning bird. Thunderwave shuddered, fear clawing at his heart, but he remained in front of the hut, steadfastly waiting for the magical wind to sing in his sleep. Then, as quickly as it come, the storm passed. The thunderbird flew away, and the rainbow slid down from heaven. When the rainbow touched the ground, two women stepped from the shimmering bow. Looking Thunderwee in the eye and pointing to Nomalanga, the rain goddess said,
This is your bride.
Thunderwee regarded the girl. Shining like a vision, he looked at the woman who had spoken. She was dull and gray, her head covered in rags.
She's not my bride.
Thunderwave knew, although she was dressed in torn skins and covered with ashes, these things could not conceal her splendor. In her eyes, he saw the bright of the gleam of the rivers, ponds, lake, and sea. I could see the power of the one who greens the earth and nourishes the crops.
You are Mbaba Umwana to the rain goddess.
When the goddess heard these words, she knew she had chosen wisely.
Let the celebration begin.
It was only then, when the sun dipped behind the hills and the stars sparkled, silver beads in the sky, that the festivities came to an end. While the villagers slept, Mbaba, Mwanawa, and Thunderwave left the earth. They journeyed to the rainbow hut high in the African heavens. The end.